Hello YouTube, this is Gothic King 52 with the guitar insights. Okay, that was weird. I just dropped my pick across the room. I'll be right back. Hold on a second. Okay, the opening of that was kind of random, but fuck it. It's YouTube. I don't give a shit. See what you're gonna say about me that I'm crazy and I'm a freak. Yeah, absolutely right. I am crazy. I'm a freak. Fuck the mainstream. Fuck it. Okay, seriously though. On the last guitar insight, I did some random shredding just to show you guys how better I've gotten over my past videos I've been doing. And I was just ending the video with I had to end the video quickly because I ran out of time. You know, this is Gothic King with you with the guitar insight, blah blah blah, and then I shred the guitar and end it. But anyway, I was just saying that instead of giving Justin Bieber all the attention, because you know when you make a negative comment, whether you're jealous or you have reasons for hating him like me, you know, you could direct all that into more productive hate, I guess. What I mean by that is you could support local artists on your iTunes if you like metal or rock and roll or jazz, whatever the fuck you like, you know, if you're sick of Justin Bieber getting all the attention. Instead of, you know, giving him attention in the comment section on every fucking video, try, you know, going to iTunes or your rap shop or your local music store, your Hot Topic or Spencer's, and buying, music of artists that you like there, or whatever, you know. Start supporting other artists, and one of them takes off, and, Justin Bieber's kind of out of the limelight for a couple of seconds anyway, and it gives other artists a chance to catch up and actually make something of themselves, if you can call Justin Bieber artist, because he's really not. But, until someone kills him or his career dies, we're pretty much stuck with a little faggot. So the best way you can do is to support local artists of yours to help them make it to the top, or if you see a new band on iTunes, you know, support them, buy their music, you know, check other artists out, see what they got to offer. By giving other artists a chance to make it big in Hollywood or whatever, just make it big in general in the musical industry, you also give Justin Bieber, you know, you don't give him any attention, you're giving them attention instead. So therefore, and by doing that, there are people who hate those artists and say, oh, this so-and-so sucks, you know, and they get the negative publicity and they get all the attention. Justin Bieber's kind of shoved into the limelight for maybe 2 seconds, I don't know. So, my last video I provided description links to in the description box to my CDs, for example. Whether you like to listen to metal, you want a new experience in metal, you're sick of Justin Bieber, you know, I don't care what your issue is. If you like any taste in music, check out my shit on iTunes. It's really cool. I'm on a record label, Saunders Records, and my artist name is King Cobra. It's on iTunes, though. I will post a link for both CDs again in this video. But if you want to hear more of my guitar playing, then check out all my videos, subscribe, and be amazed. Now, if you're going to be a negative troll on my channel, I'll delete your comments and leave it at that. But if you respond with it by continuing to be more negative, I'll just remove you from my channel, because I don't have time to deal with immature douchebags who think they're all tough shit because they can type a bunch of cuss words on my keyboard and call themselves intellectuals, if you will, because anybody can type in "fuck you, you suck" on the keyboard and call it an insult, when really it's not insulting someone, it's just random cussing. And I'll find out about 98% of the people that troll my channel and say shit like that are just jealous because I go to their channel and there's none of them playing guitar, singing, or whatever. If you want to hear more of my singing, me actually singing, go to random guitar playing episodes where I play songs and I sing along to them as best as I can, followed by some insightful thoughts and random guitar shredding. I am a Gothic musician. says that I'm on my About Me page. And a lot of people, someone asked my channel, I have Asperger's. Yes, I do have it. And because I have Asperger's, it's made life just a tad more difficult than for someone who's normal, who wasn't born with any supposed disorders. Asperger's is a disorder, it's a form of autism. And because I've had those life experiences, I'm able to write from personal experience about songs of pain, pissed off, disgust, emotional scars, and anger and rage. Because Justin Bieber's music is all about happiness and sunshine and making every girl feel special. I can guarantee you that some ugly, fat-ass, mole-covered, hairy-ass, brace-covered chick is nastier than shit comes up to Justin Bieber saying how much she loved his music. He'd be like, you know, because he's a guy. He has standards, you know. So, and life isn't all sunshine and daisies and ponies. It has a dark side to it. And as I am goth, I appreciate the dark side of life because I appreciate for being there. Most people would see death as something evil. No, death is a very beautiful thing, actually. It's a very peaceful and mysterious thing. It's mysterious and haunting and amazing at the same time, you know? So, just a heads up on trolls, if you do leave negative comments, I'll delete them, and if you respond with another negative comment in any of my other videos or on the same video, I'll just delete that comment and remove you from my channel, because I'm not going to give trolls the attention they want, because when they say shit like that, they want attention, I don't give it to them, it pisses them off, I block them from my channel, they can't respond, and therefore I win. Simple as that. That's how you deal with trolls, people. Because if you watch Revenge of Godzilla's channel, and people in Revenge of Godzilla, dude, seriously, when you say shit like you're a dragon, and you say shit like fuck the World Trade Center, people who died in it, blah 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 blah, you say shit like that, and then you don't expect to get negative feedback on your channel, especially when it's YouTube, you know, it's kind of like, hello, you know. I'm just saying, if you're gonna say shit like you're a dragon, the horrible shit you say in your channel, don't expect not to get the feedback you usually get, and that's all I'm saying, just to, you know, especially when you say shit like that, you get attention on your channel, and you get people pissed off at you because it's what you love to do, and then you get pissed off at people, and they get pissed off at you with, you know, so it's like a troll-on-troll battle here with that guy and his negative commenters. I told his channel once to correct him on his insulting on Cradle of Filth, calling him an emo band when they're not. And I can do a video on that solely, just strictly Cradle of Filth is not an emo band, here's why, and play Cradle of Filth songs that I have, and play some emo songs on iTunes. I mean, not on iTunes, but YouTube, excuse me, because I don't have any emo music on iTunes. Unless, okay, Scary Kids would be considered an emo band, I guess, but they're alright. Not all emo metal is sucky, some of it's alright. Not like overly dramatic, but I don't think. No, Scary Kids isn't emo, I don't think. I mean, it sounds emo, maybe it's alternative. I don't know. The point being, you shouldn't make such a big deal out of something unless they're wrong. And the funny thing about trolls is that they'll insult you and the shit you like, but as soon as you insult the shit they like, they insult you back with, fuck you, I can't believe. So, that's the funny thing about YouTube, is people are different, see? So, yeah. As soon as you insult something they like, they're pissed off at you, and it's like, you know what, dude, if you can't take the heat, then get the fuck off of YouTube. Seriously, if you're going to troll my channel or anyone else's channels and insult the shit they like, and then they turn on insult the shit you like, and you get pissed off at them, it's just like, why, you know? And if you don't like my channel, then don't watch it. That's the beauty of YouTube. If you're watching people's channels, you don't like them, but you're watching them just so you can get pissed off and leave a negative comment, you, sir or ma'am, are a troll. Thank you, good night. Oh well, shit happens, you know, it's YouTube, you don't expect it. And I am being a hypocrite here, but I'm saying we need to probably watch our fucking language on YouTube. Oops, yeah, I'm being a hypocrite. I'm just saying that little kids go on YouTube, and about 98% of the parents aren't even responsible enough to tell them, you can't go on YouTube because there's filthy language, and they're going to go on my channel or someone else's channel here, and I'm saying a bunch of nasty swear words, and they're going to start repeating them, and then the parents are going to get pissed off saying, where did you learn that filthy language? And then the kids are going to be like, YouTube, I learned it from YouTube, and then people are going to get pissed off at YouTube. So parents, you're not going to be responsible for your kids, you know, to tell them when they're like 10 or 9 years old, they want to play Grand Theft Auto, tell them to fuck off. No, don't tell them that, just tell them no. I mean, playing games like that, you should know the concept between reality and fantasy, and that the shit in that game is meant to stay in the game and not in real life. Because if you do that shit in real life, you're in trouble with the law. So when parents go out blaming the mass media for when their kids shoot up the schools and they kill themselves, it's just really stupid. It's bad parenting, and because the parents are cameras on them, so and so, so and so, how do you feel about your kid shooting up at school? And the parents are like, we think it's guns and the video game's fault for making it into a monster. No, it's not the game's fault. It's not the gun's fault. It's not the musician's fault. It's not the actor or actress's fault. The only fault is the parents are like keeping the goddamn guns locked up and telling the kids no to certain games, when they're not of age to play them or can handle them. I mean, I was playing games like Grand Theft Auto when I was 13, because when I was at 13, I could handle shit like that, okay? I knew that you couldn't do that shit in real life because I'll go to jail. Excuse me. The point being, instead of parents blaming the mass media for your problem, try accepting blame for what you've done and saying, yeah, I can't believe I didn't raise my kid better, I'm sorry, I apologize. And media will hate you for it, but in the long run, you're a lot better in admitting to the mass media that it's your fault for raising a monster, not the video game or the gun's fault, It's bullshit. That's some tasty coffee. The point being is take responsibility for your actions. And you raised a kid like that, and you go and blame the mass media, bullshit. It works, but it's bullshit, because then the mass media is being targeted by the news saying, because it directs attention away from the bad parents and puts attention on the guns and the violent video games. Okay, if your son's 10 or 9 years old, he shouldn't be playing M-rated games, and if he is handling guns, it should be with adult supervision. And when they're not in use, keep the guns and the damn ammo locked up. Okay? Responsible parenting goes a long way. It does. Well, I'm not a parent, but I would think that would be the cause of our children being monsters. A third grader bringing a gun to school and shooting it up the place. It's not unlikely. I've heard it happen on the news, and I'm shocked. And I'm like, what? And the usual suspects, the guns and the violent video games, and really the suspect and the prime suspect and the people who are guilty of it is the bad parents. Because their kid's in third freaking grade and he's playing Grand Theft Auto. No. Epic fail. And then he gets picked on at school and the teachers don't do shit about it and the parents fight at home constantly. What does that do? It creates a monster. Because I had that happen to me, minus the parents fighting a lot, and I didn't show up at school because I knew better. Though I hated the kids for doing it, I still knew better. So, in short, people, just, I don't know, think about your actions before you do them, I guess. I mean, irresponsible parents are the ones that create monsters. Not always, but majority of them are. And when they can't accept responsibility for their actions, for where they raise their child to shoot up a school or whatever, things that triggered it, I guess. And they go and pin it on the mass media and the guns and whatnot, like I said, it directs attention away from the parents who are really bad parents, to the mass media. So instead of people getting pissed off at the parents for, how could you let your child play games like that and have guns unsupervised, when he's in third grade, and versus like, oh, it's the games and the guns' fault. But the people overreact and say, yeah, you're right, it is their fault, when really it isn't, because guns don't kill people, people with guns do. And last time I checked, I don't think Grand Theft Auto pulled the trigger to kill innocent people in schools. No, it didn't. It's a video game, okay? Very fun video game, but nonetheless, if your child's not mature enough to know just between reality and fantasy and the shit like that stays in the game, not in real life, then you shouldn't be playing it. He or she, Games like that anyway. But, what are you gonna do? It's our society. It's fucked up. Hypocrisy in this democracy. This is Gothic, King Code 52 with so insite. Yeah! Once again, fuck the mainstream. Haha!